Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the old world according to Jams. Today we are going to start up a game based on a poll that I had on my channel, and the option that got the most votes was a archipelago map, maybe with some heavy naval action. So we'll see what we can get out of there. Just as a heads up for stuff coming up, I did recently start a multiplayer game with some of the guys in the server, the Discord server. I'm not quite sure how that's going to make it to the channel. It's kind of a challenge to edit because there is a long time between my turns. You can't really see everyone else's turns. There's a lot of just general chatter going on. So I'm working on editing that. I'm not quite sure how that's going to make it to the channel, but we'll see. And I've also started a couple other playthroughs that I did record that are going to make it onto the channel later. So even though it's been, probably about close to a week since I uploaded anything last, it's not like I haven't been doing anything. I've got some other stuff coming out. I'm just kind of letting those other videos, the Egypt playthrough, sit out there for a little while, let people find them. I don't want to overload the channel with too much content at once. But we will get started on this game. So for this game, I did move up in difficulty. I moved up to the Glorious. And as you can see, I've got an archipelago map, medium size. I think I'm playing with 4 opponents. AI aggression, normal, AI development, none, AI handicap, none. So we all start out with the exact same thing. And that's pretty much it. I am playing Years this game. And I think I'm going to play Carthage. I haven't played Carthage in a while. Carthage is pretty fun. So I think this is a pretty interesting map start. As you can see, I've got a bunch of marble. I've got some barley here. I've got some silver up here. So this is a pretty good. This actually would be a better landowner city. I don't have landowners. I have traders. Maybe I change from Carthage to a landowners nation. Mines and lumber mills with the artisans. Caravan access with the traders. Decree with the statesmen. Even though this probably would be better as a landowner's family seat, I think I'm going to stick with Carthage. And I think I might go with the statesmen as my capital founders. Traders wouldn't be bad either. It probably wouldn't be the riders, because they're always connected to your capital. So if the capital is a rider's city, it doesn't really make much sense. Artisans wouldn't be too bad either, but there's just not really. There could be some mines here. There are some hills, but there's not really a lot of mine resources here. So I think let's go with the statesman as our founding family. And let's get into it. So, if you don't know, playing Carthage in Old World, you have another character that you have to deal with right off the bat. It is Queen Dido's brother. And I really don't know why he's a character in the game. He never really does anything. Making him mad doesn't really do anything, at least that I've seen. I've played Carthage once or twice by myself. So basically the story of Carthage is that Dido lived in Tyre, and her brother was the king of Tyre, and her brother killed her husband for some reason, so she left, and she went to North Africa and landed, and some warlord guy was like, yeah, I'll give you as much land as you can cover with the hide of an ox, and she cuts that hide into really thin pieces and lays it all around, and gets this guy to give her all this land because technically she did what he said he did. So that's this little blurb here. Feel free to read it. I'm not going to read it out, but let's get started. So one of the interesting things about Carthage is that you can hire barbarian or maybe not barbarian, tribal units, I should say. You can hire tribal units for money. They're not as good as your own units, but if you find yourself with more money than you know what to do with, then maybe they're not such a bad idea. So we'll see where we go. Off the bat, I'm going to start this farm on the barley resource. I just think that's probably the best thing to start with. And then let's get this scout over here, grab this ruin. Something in the newly discovered ruins has spooked our scouts, and they request that we visit the site at once. The court accompanies me to the weathered temple where a series of ancient etchings seem to depict me. Court scholars attempt to downplay the similarities as coincidence, but the resemblance is uncanny. So I can either become righteous, divine, or superstitious. I can become blessed, inspiring, or cursed. Gain 20 XP, or I can gain 2 legitimacy and become deceitful, which I probably don't want to do. I wouldn't mind being blessed or inspiring, but cursed is also pretty not so great. But you know what? Let's roll the dice on it and see what happens. Hopefully, it's blessed. And then with this slinger, let's see. What promotions do we have? I do like Eagle Eye on a slinger. Let's grab Eagle Eye on this slinger. That'll use our last order. And we'll end... Oh, I have to pick research. I think we probably want stone cutting. We do want stone cutting. Let's grab iron working first, though. Just to be able to produce our military. Just checking some screens there real quick. Alright, so the Didonian family is headed by Oligarch Kamar the Judge. He's already not that happy with me for some reason. Let's go ahead. I think I've got the civics. Let's get a family marriage going. Number 1. I've already got ambassadors. Do I need an ambassador? Not at this exact second, so let's hold on to those civics. I do have a law. Colonization or centralization or vassalage. I generally go with vassalage. I'll go ahead and I'll take that law now. That'll save me a little bit of resources. Also, I need to get governor in my capital. I always forget to do this. 2 growth and 2.2 civics, or 1.3 civics and 2.8 gold. I'm going with the gold for now. That'll also improve my opinion with the family. Okay. Let's take our scout, come down here. Got some horses. Ooh, got some honey. And a barb camp. Alright. So we'll be sending our slinger down this way. We'll probably expand to this first. It's the first... I do have a free city site up here, though. So I have 2 potential suitors here. I have a cruel diplomat and a pathfinder judge who's also the head of the family. So I'll probably just take him. Seems like probably the best thing. Let's bring our slinger down this way. Come over here, harvest this honey. Hide in the trees. We can add... Oh, it's not really worth it to add my queen as the general of that slinger. Got 3 extra orders, though. Move this scout over here more. Okay, so this is a little peninsula here. Not a bad place for a city. Just gonna sell those orders, I guess. I'd like to hold on to my civics the last little bit that I have until I really need the ambassador. I don't have any foreign contacts yet, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Alright, that barley is done. Let's get these marble online. Oh, I can't because I don't have stone cutting yet. Never mind. Let's put a mine here. Put our slinger in the trees and start peppering that barbarian. He is going to pop out another unit next turn. Can't really do much about that. Harvest this marble. Harvesting is really important early game, especially if you've got orders that you can't really use. Make use of those scouts and get that free income from those resources around the map. All right, here's our first settler. We're gonna start walking them down this way, even though it's gonna take us a while to clear this camp. Rather the settler be in position to settle the city than not. I think we'll go ahead and grab this farmer. That'll also nail us this silver. After that farmer... maybe another slinger. And definitely after ironworking, we're going to get stone cutting, because our stone income is not so great. I am thinking about getting some mods going in the next playthrough. Nothing game-breaking, just some portrait mods, and also perhaps music from the start. That could be a really interesting mod. Just so that way you listen to more than just me talking and the sound of the natural world. If you're playing with any mods, let me know what ones you like. There is a very interesting mod for a Etruscan civilization that I'm interested to try at some point. Not sure exactly when I'm going to go ahead and try that. Alright, let's come down this way on this city site, and I would settle this as a rider city, but it already has horses. And the family seat can always build horse units without horses. So I might make this my second family seat, and the traders, like olives and pearls, crabs and dyes and honey. But the net's 100% output sounds good here. So maybe I'll make this a trader's city. And then my third city I think will probably be riders. Got myself a free court merchant for founding that city. Excellent, excellent. And let's get started on a worker from here. Now I could buy this barbarian unit that I've been hitting. I don't think I'm going to, because I'd rather just kill it. But I could buy it. So you can buy barbarians. I couldn't remember if you could buy barbarians or only buy tribes. Alright, this mine is finished. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a second mine. That extra iron. Actually, no. Let's go and chop some trees first while I have the extra orders. Over here. Chop trees. Next turn we'll chop some more. My scout. So it looks like I've got a nice little isolated start here on this little peninsula. So for at least the meanwhile, no one is going to be attacking me, which is pretty cool. should have an easy defense, kind of a choke point. They can't come at me from all directions. My king consort has become slothful, which is not the greatest thing. The threat of Tyre. Carthage is still young, and Tyre can maybe do some things to us. I don't really understand how Tyre works into the whole game. So I can start ambition to promote a unit 5 times. I can start a ambition to kill 5 military units. Or I can do nothing and get 40 opinion with my brother, which I really don't care about. Promote a unit 5 times is probably the easiest. Ooh, but I would get a free worker if I go with 5 military units. Now, does 5 military units... does that include barbarians? Let's go with that, and let's see what happens. Because the free worker's nice. That means I can just send this guy around chopping trees. Oh, free warrior. Oh, I misread that. Free warrior. Even better. Let's send the warrior up this way. What kind of promotions do we have? Guard, focus, tracker, and amphibious. I'll take guard, I think, on this one. Come over here, we'll harvest this marble. And then I think we'll bring our scout up this way. That'll be it for this turn. So this city will probably be my rider city. Then it'll be connected to the capital. I'll still be able to build my mounted units from it. Alright, kill on that barbarian, and that does count, so this should be pretty easy, because I'm sure I'm gonna find more barbarians pretty soon. Bring this scout up. Come over here, heal the scout all the way, and we'll just bring the warrior up here. Alright. And it looks like this is all coast, so I'm not going to worry about camping on this city site, because I'm sure that no one's going to bother me for it. Now, I did see a horse resource, so pasture would be good. I do see an elephant as well. So I've got husbandry for pastures. You get mill drill. You get monasticism. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Or a border growth. Probably going to pass on the border growth. Doesn't really get me a whole lot. Those cities are going to grow anyway. Probably go with mill drill. Get the barracks out early. Actually, let's go with husbandry, because the pasture will give me orders from the horse resource. So, Oligarch Hano the Schemer approaches me with a proposition. This person is a talented merchant, but also a bit of a miscreant who has run up considerable debts. If I could clear her debt and add her to the court, she would be the oligarch of the family would be very appreciative. It's 480 gold, and I would get another court merchant out of it, so I guess that's not the worst thing. It'll also improve my opinion with the family, so also pretty decent. I have 2 heirs, and they're going to need tutoring at some point, so that's pretty good. However, this courtier is not very happy with me. Let's do a quick... I don't have the gold for a quick influence mission. I can sell just a couple wood here, and then I can do an influence mission really quick. If I can get that person happy with me, it's a little bit better for tutoring purposes. Over here, we'll harvest elephants. Here's some more barbarians. All right. So I don't want to go in there with just my warrior. I'll wait to get my slinger up here as well. And I might even look to add a general or promote this warrior. So for now, let's just chop some more trees. Get that free wood that we can use to sell later if we need the cash for something. Alright, so Egypt is in the game, and they've started the Oracle. Over here, barley. Oh, a lot of barley up here. Right. I think I'll move my warrior in this direction to try to sit in these trees, just in case these barbarians try to come and cause me some problems. Long time on this slinger. Kind of unfortunate. Gotta get some more mines up in there. We'll bring this worker back, get another mine or two for the extra training. Alright, I have influenced this character, and she's now only a little bit upset with me, so I guess that's great. This way and heal. Let's bring the worker over here. Get a mine. Ooh, I can get that. I gotta get that silver mine going too. That'll probably be next. So, as I thought, the barbarians are attacking. I'm going to get into the woods here, and then I'll attack from the woods. This is a melee unit. Even so, the forest will provide me some additional support. If it was a ranged unit, it'd be even better. Lots of barley in this map. Okay. The barbarians are throwing some units at me. I am going to treat my warrior so he doesn't die. And I can hit that barbarian from way over here. So I will do that. I'll bring my scout over here to hide in the trees. Alright, we've got a worker over here. And this is a trader city, which is really good, because it gets me caravans right away. Let's start putting out a caravan, because I'll have that in my pocket for when I meet... Or should I just go with the shopkeeper? It'll take 10 turns. But it'll give me 46 gold a turn. No, let's hold on to that citizen for now. Let's just work on the caravan just to have that in our pocket. And then I think what we'll do is we'll come over here. Ooh, there's some pearls. Perfect. Because this family wants pearls. So that'll be even better. Alright. Pretty alright start to the game, considering that I think I moved up technically 2 difficulty levels. That was, I think, a slight mistake on my part, but still. We've got a kill here. Bring the warrior around right here and heal. We'll harvest that barley, and then we'll hide in the woods again. All right. Heal these forces up, take on that barb camp. I think what that means is the next thing I'm going to build in Carthago is going to be a settler. Because I want to have that settler ready for when I take this camp. Heal and heal. Alright. My second in line, who is my niece, is old enough to be tutored by courtiers. She is, I believe, the child of my brother. Where's the family tree? Ah, here we go. Yes, so she is the kid of my brother who doesn't like me. So I really don't really care if she gets a good education. She's probably not going to become the actual ruler. I think I'll just have her study tactics. She can maybe be a general or something. And just because I'm starting out, I'm probably not even going to waste the gold on tutoring her. Right, not a whole lot else going on this way. I'll leave that scout parked there. So I guess I'm selling 5 orders, although I could... I have a little bank of civics. I could get a ambassador going. This now give me 20 foreign opinion, 20 tribe opinion, and 10 religious opinion. Which sounds pretty good. So we will take that one. Family opinion is nice and stable. Still haven't met any other nations yet. Alright. Our science is pretty abysmal. Get that going. Alright, so now the courtiers inform me that my niece is showing signs of taking after her father. She's become cunning. That's great for her. My king wishes to learn the fine art of courtly persuasion. I don't really want to spend the gold on him. He's already plus 40, so minus 40 on this will just bring him to 0, so that's fine. My heir, my first in line, is now ready for education. I believe he will study politics, and I will have my other court merchant instruct him. That does cost 200 gold, but I think that's pretty well worth it. Alright, let's go ahead and heal the warrior. And I think let's promote this slinger again. Get focus on the slinger. Worker's done building the mine. Let's build another... Oh, let's come over here and build this silver mine. That'll get us a bunch more gold. And as Carthage, we want gold. Now, should I spend the money? I can't spend the money because I don't have the money. Maybe I save up a little bit of gold here. Alright, we got another ancient ruin. Explorers find a cache of star charts. The former inhabitants must have been great navigators. So I can gain 5 orders and a scout. Or a court scholar. 5 orders and a scout doesn't sound all that terrible. -5 gold a year. Let's take the scholar for now. Alright, we got a pretty decent one. She is a delver and a 5 wisdom scholar, so I'm fine with that. She will be tutoring my heir next. So my niece has lost the only point of courage that she had, which is wonderful for her. She's doing so great. We don't have a whole lot we can do here. I don't want to crush these lush hill tiles with farms, so I think we'll build a farm here just to give the city something to do. And you're building there. Alright. You can take this attack and take this attack. Scouts over here. Let's see what's down here. It's just more kind of islandy terrain. So that slinger will be out next. We'll promote that slinger once, and then we'll get moving on that barbarian camp. Guard, herbalist, brave, or horsebane. I guess we'll take brave. The skirmisher is a ranged infantry. I might try to buy that instead of killing it and just go after what's in the camp. Because an extra unit to kind of just... Okay, we found the Gauls. I can give them 120 gold, I can give them 70 iron. I can become foolish and give them... No. That's not going to happen. Or I can declare war on them. The legitimacy for there isn't bad. But I'm not really ready to go to war with a tribe just yet. Although they might have slightly better units. Let's take the legitimacy and go to war with the Gauls. I'm not terribly worried about them. They're relatively far away. I've got a small core of a military that I'll be building up. I'll come over here. I'll have this city build a fisher here. But first we're going to get a slinger for defense of the city. After the slinger, we'll go with this fisher so we can snag those pearls. Yeah. I think that sounds like a good plan. We'll get these two cities settled immediately. Alright, so the heir has been tutored and gained a charisma. They did attack my scout. I'm going to come over and harvest this. Hide in the trees. More barbs up here. More Gauls. It's not terrible. I think we can deal with it. Guess we'll just attack the camp once. I'm not thrilled that I can't attack with this slinger. He's probably going to get hit right here. There's not a whole lot that I can do about it, though. I don't have the orders. So he did get hit, but now he can hit back. I can move my other slinger up. Can't quite take the camp this turn, but we'll definitely get it next turn. Kill that worker. This worker's idle. Come over here and chop some trees with that order. And this caravan is just going to go to sleep for now. Alright, so Duchess Tabiba is doing very well with her tactics training. Excellent. She can become tough, heckler, or swift, or I can get a court soldier. Don't need a court soldier at this moment, so she can become tough, heckler, or swift. And I need to tutor... Oh no, I used all my orders. Alright, let's back up. There we go. Back up that worker. We'll take this again. And I need to tutor my heir again. So much for saving that gold, but I do need to get that heir tutored. So Egypt completed the oracle. Good for them. Duchess Tabiba has become tough. We definitely need stone cutting immediately. There is very little I can do without stone cutting. Get another farm going. After this settler, I think we grab a miner. We'll get the kill on the camp with the slinger. Let's see. Imlis the Younger, who is the wife of my brother, doesn't want me to keep killing barbs. I don't care. However, it would make me intolerant, which is a weakness. Oops. Minus 40 opinion of eloquent, gracious. The legitimacy would be nice, but I guess I'll do this and I'll gain 2 charisma. Actually, yeah, that's fine. We'll hit that barbarian. Okay, now I can do some stuff with my workers. And my scout as well. Over here, harvest salt. Hide in the trees. Alright, there's an ambition. Let's see, the stillness of the land breaks under the footfalls of the Carthaginian army. With eyes bright and the blood of their enemies not yet dulled by the open air, my soldiers are eager for further orders. So I can start another ambition to kill 5 military units with my leader as general. That one's a little tougher. Promote a unit 5 times, control 6 barracks or ranges, or take 2 legitimacy and find my own path. I'll take the 2 legitimacy, I think. 5 units with military as leader is with leader as general is a little tough. Unit 5 times is probably possible, but my training's not great right now. 6 barracks or ranges it's gonna be a little while. But I think the legitimacy makes the most sense. Did we get mill drill? Is that what I got last time? No, I don't even have military drill yet, so Yeah, that makes the most sense. Just gonna sneak in here, harvest the salt, sneak back in the trees. 2 years on this settler. I think I start bringing some of my forces back to heal. They are in a little rough shape. I'll park this warrior on the city site just for now. Oh, stone cutting. I don't know why that was like that. Okay, let's see. I do have the gold to get one tutor with this character. I guess I don't have any orders. Never mind. And let's save up the gold anyway. I want to hire another unit. Tutoring event here. My heir seems to have an affinity for agriculture. He could either become a cultivator, where farms and groves will give me 50% output as governor, or 20% output for all cities, or become a delver, mines, and quarries. Probably gonna go with cultivator just because I have a lot of barley resources. I have a couple honey over here. Seems like that's a pretty decent idea. So let's go with cultivator. Art of politics is not learned. I could either have my heir gain another charisma, and the court merchant will hold a favor from me. He can get 60 XP, or I can spend some money and get 30 culture in Carthage. I'm not going to do that one. I might just have her hold a favor from me. I think that's probably fine. Duchess Tabiba has completed her tactic studies. She can become a commander. Or a tactician. Probably make her a tactician. And since she's a tactician, let's put her in charge of the warrior. Can enact an ambition to enact exploration. Exploration is comes with rhetoric. I can control 4 cities, which I think is probably the best one. Gets me a free scout. Yeah, let's do that, because I'm going to get those cities anyway. Chop another tree, just hanging out. Get this scout on the move. It's actually just going to come down here and harvest some marble first. Save me some stone. Bring our slinger to heal. Bring our slinger down this way to heal. I have enough gold. Do I want the melee unit with 3 attack and defense, or the ranged? Probably the ranged. We'll wait till next turn, though. So I have the orders to bring it back. I'll just bring my slinger down here a little bit closer to heal. And I'll use this last order to come over here with the scout. this is probably the last turn for this episode. Not terribly exciting just yet, but the settler is coming out, so we're gonna get the settler going. I have a raid coming in at my second city. The Queen of the Gauls is dead, and a new queen has risen. My heir can either become a judge or a scholar. I do like scholar because they can redraw tech and they can tutor for free. Judge is also good when you need to get courtiers, though. And I can hurry specialists with money. If it becomes a scholar, though, I get more science. Let's go with the scholar, I think. And shall I put him in charge of the city? I think I do. Let's put him in charge of Carthago. So there's apparently a raid coming in to the city. I can't see from where. Slinger is coming out in 4 turns. Hopefully it comes out before the raid shows up. Let's get this settler moving. Three orders left. I think let's grab this Barbarian Marauder. Once I have enough training, I can actually add Queen Dido as the general of that because... Oh no, I thought she... Oh no, you have to be an orator. I think she can, though. I think Dido's the only one who can unless they're an orator, but I'll have to see. So that being said, guys, I think that's the end of this episode. It went by really quick. We'll see what's going to happen. The first couple turns are kind of slow, but I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're liking my old world content, please give me a like. Please give me a subscribe. Watch the channel for new posts, new polls, other things going on. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day.